welcome to the show.
My darling, I've been waiting for your company. My sugar, feels like you only come around for me. My glass is never empty. You always fill it up to the tea. And I'm still just trying to understand. But is it my love that took you off the shelf now? Is it your love make me dance by myself now? Is it our love sets my soul on fire? Is it our love that takes me a little too higher? An empty glass is what I got. Mess is what I'm not. I'm just feeling good, trying to understand. Since we put it on the table, it's feeling like I'm unable to comprehend. I still don't understand. Is it my love that took you off the shelf now? Is it your love make me dance by myself now? Is it our love that sets my soul on fire? Is it our love that takes me a little too higher?
Last night I wanted to go with blood in my mouth, but there's not much I can say. Can't kiss away all
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you the National League Wild Card Series. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Absolutely, and it might seem like there's not as much pressure if you've already got a win in game 1, but they're dying to close this series out right here and now. The last thing they want is to lose the momentum and go into a do-or-die game 3. That's a lot of pressure.
Sometimes it feels like every game in a 3-game series is do or die. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now and towing the slab, Erick Fedde. What do we have on him?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Ready to go? Here's Tommy Pham. Yeah, that's in for a strike. So we're underway here in game 2. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds here. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
The pitch. That's hard hit on the line. Scott racing over to make the catch.
Batting first, the center fielder, O'Neill.
Here's the Pirates lineup now. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in the lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
O'Neill Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Fetty picks over. Pham back to first safely. Pham stands at first with one out. Off the mark there. Ball one.
1-1.
That
Two
one
balls,
missed.
1 strike.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Man at first, one away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Andrew McCutchen to
Batting
hit.
fifth, the designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
There's the strike. Next offering is fouled back. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 2 of the wild card series. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
And that one missing low.
2-2.
Swings and misses, and that is that. Pirates leave 1, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. This is the National League Wild Card Series on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the mound for the Pirates, Jared Jones. What do we need to know here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. And a pitch. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. A little roller up along first, and he handles it himself for the out. Here's the Cardinals lineup
The
now.
designated hitter.
And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Alec Burleson will hit next. In there, and it's 0-1.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's down and in.
2-1.
1 out, base is empty. That one fouled off. 2-2. That one ripped right center field. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
All over that one right there. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Fought off foul. One out and a runner at second. That's in there. 0-2 now. Man at second. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away.
Batting fourth.
So the go-ahead
third
run in
baseman,
scoring
Nolan.
position. And the batter now,
Arenado.
Nolan Arenado. Right down to shoot. It's 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
And now he looks it back to second. Two outs. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. The throw in. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And it's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Two outs, runner at first. And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. In for a strike, 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Arenado leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Arenado makes the turn at second. Coming home. He'll score, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. Pitch misses. Ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That one 95 to finish him off. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. It's on to inning number 2 in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Pirates nothing. Wild Card Series Game 2. This is Joey Bart.
Joey Bart.
Fetty back to work. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. And that one pulled foul.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
And that one is inside. Foul ball there. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So digging in, Billy Cook. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Fetty, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. 1 down, base is empty. Out to short, Winn. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Nick Gonzalez, the next to hit, takes outside.
1 ball, no strike.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
2 out, space is empty. Up the middle, win. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Pirates nothing. Bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker. Walker with a homer in his last game. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Jones ready to fire now.
Ball inside.
Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Herrera.
Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. And ball 1.
1-0.
In the air, right field, Pham. Drops into the glove, 2 away now.
Batting up, the center fielder.
2 down, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Victor Scott.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
On the ground. Tosses to first, and that is that. Nothing doing there for St. Louis as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. On to the 3rd inning, and the batter now, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Right through there for a strike. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Ke'Bryan down on strikes. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. There's a strike. Connor Falefa hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013. And a base hit into left field. That'll play. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the right fielder, Tommy.
So the lineup flips over, and now the right fielder, Tommy Pham. In there for strike one. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
A couple of singles back to back. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
2 on, 1 out. Bryan Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 1-0. Grounder might be 2. Good feed. That's 1. Over to first. Safe.
Now batting, the center fielder, O'Neill Cruz.
Here's O'Neill Cruz. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Runners out first and third, 2 away here in game 2 of the wild card series. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Throws to first in time. That's the 3rd out. Pirates strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the inning. Now up for St. Louis. Mason Winn.
Mason Winn.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now that the designated hitter,
Alec Burleson. Next up for the Cardinals. Doubled his first time up. And there's a foul ball. Double play ball to second. There's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Contreras.
So up next, Wilson Contreras. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Inside. 1-0.
1-0.
Two down, nobody on. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan.
Now comes in to take his cuts. RBI single his last time up. Now a check swing, but he held up.
1 ball, no strike.
He was late there. Strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Contreras, the runner at first with 2 gone. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. The Cards leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Andrew McCutchen. There's a strike. That one ripped. And it's off the wall, but foul. Oh, 0-2 now. This one high in the air to left center. Nootbaar hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Joey Bart now. His first at bat was a strikeout. Went with the sweeper for the strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And now 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The Pirates trailing by 2, top half of inning number 4.
That's a ball.
On the ground right side, Donovan gets it to first. That's the 2nd out.
The first baseman, number 12, Billy.
2 outs, base is empty. Billy Cook, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 1 so far. There's a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That one not close, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. This looks like extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
So runner at second, 2 down. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper. That's towards center. Scott. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. So one left for Pittsburgh. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom 4, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan.
Brendan Donovan.
Ripped to short. Over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lars.
Now at the plate, Lars Nootbaar. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and they don't get the out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Runner on at first with one gone. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. That one outside, and that is ball 1. And another ball. Nootbaar leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss, and a count 2-1. Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, the catcher, Ivan.
First and second, 1 out. And here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two on, 1 out. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Broken bat, roller to first. But that rolls foul.
He's mixing his pitches really well late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And that is downstairs. Now 1-2. Ground ball could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. Grounded out his first time up. And there's the strike. Next offered in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Pirates nothing. Wild Card Series Game 2. Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Fedde back to work. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
You know, these Pirates need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And a foul ball. Next one misses. Full count now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. And that one is lifted in the air. Walker gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus. But they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Connor Falefa, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Up next for the Pirates, the right fielder, Tommy Pham.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Tommy Pham, the next Pirate to hit. He's 2 for 2. Clips the corner. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
The Pirates down by a pair here in Game 2 of the Wild Card Series. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Reynolds at the plate now. That's ball 1. Not close with that one. And that's ball 2. Connor Falefa off of first with 2 away. Swing and a grounder foul first base side.
Three ball, 1 strike.
O'Neal Cruz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two outs. That one fouled off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. And that is that. Pirates leave 1, and they're down 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Mason Wynn. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And he drops it down the third baseline. And it goes just foul. An uncharacteristic mistake from a really good defensive player. The 0-2. Out towards left center. Cruz running hard to get it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's the Cardinal DH, Alec Burleson. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And a foul ball.
He's begging, give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Pitch is in there. And the count is 0-2. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Here's a 2-2. Smoked on the ground a second. And he'll be safe at first.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
And here's the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. And that drops in for a strike. Ground ball scooped up, Ke'Bryan Hayes on to Gonzalez for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. 5 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Pirates nothing. New pitcher now, Kyle Leahy.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
So digging in, O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 2 in this one. Cruz goes 6 feet 7 inches, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Movement in the bullpen, Ryan Fernandez appears to be getting loose. Liberator also getting ready. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Oh. 2-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And downstairs.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
Time's starting to run out for this offense, isn't it, Boog? I mean, it's not easy to play in a must-win game, especially when you're losing. Their season is on the line, and they know it.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Slings it across.
Yep,
2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the catcher,
Joey Bart, the next Pirate to hit. Right through there for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Up the middle, Donovan. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Offense held in check there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Pirates nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Just missed. Pitch misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball popped up. Gonzalez puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. One down, base is empty. On the ground to third, into the outfield, base hit.
Next for the Cardinals, the left fielder.
Man at first. Now the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. 1 for 2.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. He really settled into this outing nicely.
That's in there.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Just missed. Next offering is down low, and it's 3-0. Donovan off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Inning over. So 1 left for the Cardinals, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Cardinals.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Ryan Fernandez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now the first baseman, Billy Cook.
Number 12, Billy Cook.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That one back there into the bullpen and gone. A solo shot. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. Slider for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That missed by a lot. 2-2. And a good eye there.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And that one is in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. So the tying run at second. Little chopper rolls foul. Line drive. And a base hit right there. The throw home. The tag out.
Man, that's a play we may look back on when this one's over and wonder what if they would have held him. Can't blame him for trying to tie it up late in this ball game, but when you lose a huge run like that that's only 90 feet away, man, it's a tough one to swallow if they don't pull out the W.
And now the Pirates leadoff man, Tommy Pham. On the corner for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That misses, and the count even 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Hit in the air, center field. Scott in position. Brings it in. 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder Bryan Reynolds.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Ryan Fernandez out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Matthew
Cardinals,
Liberatore comes on now.
52.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now a high leverage at bat for Bryan Reynolds. 0 for 3 in this one. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Down the line, and it's foul.
Well, they say it's a game of inches, and that's a perfect example right there. Could have been a big swing in this game if it stayed fair.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. And they hold the tying run at third. Throw up the stop sign even with 2 away.
Well, that at-bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Just kept it simple, played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Chance now to even this game if they can put a ball in play, maybe an error, maybe a hit.
And now O'Neal Cruz. That one a little bit high. Ball 1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Center field. Scott going back on this one. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ivan Herrera. In there at the knees.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Now up for St. Louis, Victor Scott.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Jump throw. Pretty nice play there.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Wynn stands in now and watches strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 2. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man aboard. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter. Here goes the runner. Strike in there. He's in there. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 2 of the wild card series. That one finds the corner, and the count is 0-2. That one the other way. Reaching down, makes the catch. The Cards leave 1, but they still lead it 2-1. Back here in St. Louis, new inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Andrew McCutchen. Liberator back to work. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Ripped on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
start. In the box with one away as he takes ball one. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one to first, Contreras. He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
And here's the first baseman, Billy Cook. He's already homered here in this one. Lifted in the air, right center field. Into the dive, and he got it.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder, you lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Bottom of the 8th, stepping in, Wilson Contreras.
The first baseman, Wilson. Contreras.
Pitching change here, Carmen Mlodzinski.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Man at first, nobody out. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. There's a strike.
You know, these Cardinals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Despite having 9 hits in the game, the numbers don't exactly jump off the page in terms of exit velocity. Nearly half have been traveling less than 90 miles per hour off the bat, but they're finding a way to get it done.
Contreras aboard here at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss, down on strikes, and 1 out now.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And now Brendan Donovan. That's in there. That's strike 1. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Reynolds trying to get there. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Lars Nootbaar. Next up for the Cardinals, 1 for 3. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And takes low for ball 1. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Ryan Helsley.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Ryan Helsley.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. And here we are, ninth inning, elimination game, and they're trying to keep their season alive. They need him to get on base.
Yeah, that's the key. You get on base, you divide that attention a little bit of the pitcher on the mound, and maybe the next hitter gets a mistake and hits it a long way.
Yeah, there's the strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
No outs, runner at first. Up next for the Pirates, Ke'Bryan Hayes. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
No ball. One strike.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the late stages of Game 2. Not close with that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. In the air, out towards left center. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
The batter, number 7, Tristan Isaiah.
He's 2 outs away. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 3 for 3 with 3 singles.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Oh, right to the backstop. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
As a closer, he's out there in that role for a reason, but even they lose the handle on one here and there, especially with all the nasty stuff coming out of bullpens these days. He's making it a little interesting here.
So the tying run at second. In the air to left center. Scott grabs it on the run.
Up next to the Pirates, the right fielder, Tommy Pham.
So they're down to their final out. Tommy Pham digs in now, trying to deliver as the hero. And that's in there for strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Helsley is just one strike away. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. And that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it. So the St. Louis Cardinals sweep this wild card series with back-to-back wins and look ahead now to the division series.
Well, they really showed up, Boog, and so did these home fans. A lot of really positive energy in this ballpark, and I'm sure that had some impact at least. And this club has to feel excited moving on to the next round with a lot of good momentum on their side.